This conference will now be recorded.
Great. A very nice message by Steve Jobs.
Thank you. Today, I want to tell you 3 stories from my life. That's it. No big deal. Just 3 stories. The first story is about connecting the dots. I dropped out of Reed College after the first 6 months, but then stayed around as a drop-in for another 18 months or so before I really quit. It was pretty scary at the time, but looking back, it was one of the best decisions I ever made. The minute I dropped out, I could stop taking the required classes that didn't interest me and begin dropping in on the ones that looked far more interesting. Reed College at that time offered perhaps the best calligraphy instruction in the country. Throughout the campus, every poster, every label on every drawer was beautifully hand calligraphed, and I found it fascinating. None of this had even a hope of any practical application in my life. But 10 years later, when we were designing the first Macintosh computer, it all came back to me. If I had never dropped out, personal computers might not have the wonderful typography that they do. Of course, it was impossible to connect the dots looking forward when I was in college, but it was very, very clear looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future, because believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart, even when it leads you off the well-worn path. My second story is about love and loss. I was lucky. I found what I loved to do early in life. Woz and I started Apple in my parents' garage when I was 20. And in 10 years, Apple had grown from just the two of us in a garage into a $2 billion company with over 4,000 employees. And then I got fired. What had been the focus of my entire adult life was gone. I really didn't know what to do for a few months. I felt that I'd let the previous generation of entrepreneurs down. I'd been rejected, but I still loved what I did. I didn't see it then, but it turned out that getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life. In the next 5 years, I started a company named Next, another company named Pixar, and is now the most successful animation studio in the world. I'm convinced that the only thing that kept me going was that I loved what I did. You've got to find what you love. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. My third story is about death. If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right. For the past 33 years, I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? Because almost everything, all external expectations, all pride, all fear of embarrassment or failure, these things just fall away in the face of death. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. There is no reason not to follow your heart. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Thank you all very much.
A very pertinent speech about life, about connecting the 3 dots, right? We all know we are going to die, but despite that, we have pride, we have a fear of failure, we need to overcome it. So friends, I hope you have revised everything. So before I start, so who was my friend who gave the Coal India chart? Fantastic research. Just see this chart. Lovely. So can you see this consolidation here? And can you see this one candle? Wonderful. And if I see this, if Coal India starts trading above here, this particular level, if you see the weekly and the monthly, this is a very critical level. Very critical level. This is a cup and a handle pattern. Right? So if it takes out this base, you're going to head forward. Above 165, probably you are seeing 180, 185. Right? And today, what you've got, confirmation with open interest. If you got confirmation with open interest. So if I take you to the Coal India open interest, you will see that. So it's just not only Coal India, all coal-based stocks are showing the same. Can you see this? Can you see the price? 149 to 162. Can you see the open interest is the highest in 3 months? Just before the results. So this is a long build-up, substantial long build-up. Can you see 156 last 4 days? Slowly was going up. So it's a good price. So the average price is between 156 and 162. Someone has done a build-up. So we can see a good uptick here. Am I making sense? So tomorrow it continues. You are here to go up. Kuldeep sir, do your homework. Tomorrow get me the list of all the coal stocks. I'm giving you one. So which is this pattern? GMDC. Can you see it sustaining above this? So in all probability, you're going to see GMDC touching 82. It has closed above the 2 weeks small resistance in the daily chart. Am I clear? Good. Who was my friend who gave Coal India chart? Was he my friend from Ahmedabad? So what is options? Can we start the options division? The owner, the right. Who are the two guys? Yeah. Man, Ajay was the owner. The right to buy what? Piece of land, 2 acres. Right? Paying a certain amount of premium. What was the premium? 50 lakhs. But he is not obligated to sell or buy. So he has the right but not the obligation. Similarly, the seller on the receipt, Suraj, 15 lakhs, but is obligated. So if the buyer asks, the seller needs to give it to him. Is this clear? What are the characteristics of a buyer? He pays the premium. He has the right but not the obligation. It means he has limited risk. He has unlimited profit. The seller receives the premium. So his maximum profit is the premium received, but maximum loss is unlimited. So who is the option holder? The buyer of an option. Option premium, amount which the option buyer pays to the option seller. Underlying asset, we discussed Bank Nifty options. What is underlying in Bank Nifty options? Sunil sir, underlying. I answer. Lovely Gunjan sir, spot. Lovely Bank Nifty spot. Strike price, the specific price which the asset can be bought or sold. The specific price at which the asset can be bought or sold. Expiration date, last Thursday of the month. Right? Only in Nifty, Bank Nifty, we have weekly expiries. Option writer, seller of the option. Volume, number of transactions purchased by the buyer, sold by the seller equals to volume of 1. What is open interest? Number of contracts which are open for trading. One purchase, one sale constitutes an open interest of 1. Right? Now, what is an American option, Manas sir? What is an American option? Okay, so what is it? PA is put American, CA is call American. What is it? What are the 3 features? Shaikh ma'am, can you answer this? So supposing Nagesh sir has bought an American option, what can he do? He can square off any time in the market. Yes. If he does not square off at the end of the expiry, what will happen? Settlement. Right. Third. Yes, Ketki ma'am, how are you? So yes, Shaikh ma'am, you have a window which is called the expiry window. You can square off your positions as a call buyer or a put buyer in that window. Right? Buyers have the right, writers don't, or the sellers don't have the right. Based on the closing price of that day, which will be your settlement price. Am I making sense? Are all the 3 points clear? Kitki ma'am, are you a trader? Good. Are you an option buyer or a seller? Very good. Good. Okay, the next point here is, what are European options? Where you can only square off during market hours or is exercise after the expiration date. Only the two features, first two. They are called as call European, put European. So what is the call option? When you are expecting the asset prices to go up, you are a buyer of a call option. You have the right, but not the obligation. You have the right, but not the obligation. So only when the price is above the strike price on expiration will you exercise your call. Lovely, I answer. How many times have you revised? Good, I answered. I was expecting 3 times from you. My expectation was 3, little higher from you. Right? The seller or the writer is obligated to sell the commodity or the financial instrument. So if the buyer asks, since the buyer is paying a fee which is called the premium, the buyer gets the right but not the obligation. So whenever the buyer calls, the seller will be obligated to deliver the financial instrument. Am I clear? The piece of land. So what is the payoff diagram? So my friend Nagesh sir, he is bullish in Nifty. Nagesh sir is expecting on 17th of this month, Nifty is going to go up to 15,950. So he buys the 15,800 call. So when Nagesh sir is bullish, what is he expecting? He is buying a call. So what will be the break-even point, Nagesh sir? What will be the break-even point? Strike plus premium. Lovely. Strike plus premium. So 15,800 is the right to buy. Strike means for a call, right to buy plus premium, 93 rupees. Above this, Nagesh sir, unlimited profit. So can you see this payoff graph? Starting with a limited loss, unlimited profit. This is buyer of a call. So when will you be a buyer of a call? When you are extremely bullish in very quick time. Now, Shayak ma'am, if you see this, seller of a call, if you are expecting Nifty to hold around 15,800, it is free. I answer, have you not used it till now? I was expecting you to use it. All of you all, please use it. It is free of cost. I will tell you which subscription need to be paid. Free of cost. So 15,800 call. If you are a writer, what is your expectation? Markets will stay around this range or slightly bearish. Range bound to slightly bearish. Above this, unlimited loss. Am I clear? Any questions? Hi Ramendo sir, how's the weather in Goa? Oh, you are in Bangalore? I was told you are in Goa. Okay, okay. Put option, right to buy but not the obligation. So basically, call is right to buy. Put is right to sell. It can be an underlying asset or a specified commodity, anything at a specified price within the specified time period. So this is the opposite of a call option, right? Which gives the holders the right to buy. So you remember the insurance contracts? Rains arriving. So if you see, if you're a buyer of a put option, so how many of you are trading in Bank Nifty options right now? Okay, Meena ma'am, let me show you to the Bank Nifty chart. Can you see this chart? Right? So this chart looks in a range. Manasda, if I add Nifty, which is the average of the market. Now what can I see here? What is happening in the last many days? Can you see Bank Nifty made a top and it is falling and Nifty is going up, right? So this is called a divergence. That means there is some money which is going out of Bank Nifty. Until Bank Nifty does not break 35,500 on a closing basis, there is a possibility that the Bank Nifty can come here. 33,000. Why? Because this divergence means there is smart money who is booking out. Smart money is booking out. See, yesterday, Nifty new high. Bank Nifty did not even break 3 days high. It sold out from the morning. Right? Good. Nifty is a doji. So am I making sense? So Bank Nifty can be bearish if 35,500 is not crossed. So what will you do? So you will buy a put, right? So let us assume Arvind sir has bought a 34,800 put. He is bearish. So he's bought it for the monthly expiry. He's bought it with a strict stop loss of 35,600. Right? He has paid a premium of 401. So here what will be the break-even point? Strike minus premium. So the strike is 34,800, the premium is 401. So 34,400. Right? 34,400. Below that, you're going to get unlimited profits. So, buyer of a put, limited loss till the price is above the strike price. And below the strike price minus the premium, you will have unlimited profits. Am I clear? Right to sell. Now, seller of a put, Meena ma'am thinks that Bank Nifty is strong and she does not seem to think that it will break 34,800. In the market, you can have various views. Each one is entitled to his own view. And no one is 100% sacrosanct right. No one is sacrosanct wrong. It's a game of probability. Right? So when you're a seller of a put, you get limited profit. The premium is your profit. Below the strike and the premium is your break even. And you will have unlimited loss if the market falls. You will have unlimited loss if the market falls. Am I clear? Any questions till here? Buyer of a put, seller of a put. Okay, first question to Nagesh sir. When will you be the buyer of a put? Quick, 30 seconds. 30 seconds, buyer of a put. These are all revisions, my friends. Quick, quick. I want quick words and the right words. When you are bearish and you are expecting a quick fall in maximum 2 to 3 days, why? Did I teach you something called time value premium and intrinsic value premium? So when you are buying options, what does it lose? It is like an ice cube. It loses time value premium. So if you have bought a put and nothing happens in the market, what will happen? It will start losing the time value premium. So that is why if the market does not fall in the next 2 to 3 days, your option will be melting like ice. What will happen to your option? It will melt like ice. So when you are a buyer of a put, quick movement. So what is a P-out diagram? Priyamandu sir, is it like this? So this is profit. This is loss. This is your strike price. This is your strike price minus premium. Am I clear? When you're buyer of a call, what is it? You start with a limited loss. As the underlying goes up, unlimited profit. Yes, Satish sir. Strike plus premium. So very quick movement. Maximum 2 to 3 days. You have to be very bullish. If you are just moderately bullish, you can't buy a call. If you're moderately bearish, you can't buy a put. Am I making sense? Theta, time value premium loss, which is called theta, we're going to learn tomorrow. Now, when will you be a seller of a call? Nina ma'am, when will you be a seller of a call? When? Quick, quick, quick. Right words. Thank you, Arvind sir. You have passed my exam. Arvind sir was quick. Right words when you are moderately bearish to a range. The right word is when you are moderately bearish to a range, not bearish, moderately bearish. Why? When you are selling a call, you're just receiving a premium. So you are expecting, supposing you have sold a call of 15,800 strike. What is your expectation? In between 15,650 and 15,800, you are expecting the market. You are not expecting the market to go to 15,400. If you were expecting the markets to fall to 15,400, Kuldeep sir, you would have been a buyer of a put, not a seller of a call. Am I clear? This can be for 3 days, this can be for 5 days also. So when will you be a seller of a put? Seller of a put starts with limited profit, unlimited loss. My answer, it is moderately bullish. So when, if you have sold a 34,500 put, you are expecting Bank Nifty to stay above 34,500, between 34,800 to 34,500, moderately bullish to a range. You are expecting the market to remain, not to break the strike price of the put. Am I clear? So these 4 things are very important. When will you be a buyer? When will you be a seller? This is the base. Right. Now what is option premium? The amount which an option buyer pays to the option writer is called the option premium. Now the premium has 2 components, intrinsic value as well as time value. So what is intrinsic value, my friends? You remember the gold example? You remember the gold example? The value of gold inside that gold chain, right? Shubhrat sir, you are buying a 15,500 call, strike price. Nifty is at 15,800. Nifty is at 15,800, Shubhrat sir. Does it have intrinsic value? Yeah, Shubhrat sir, are you there? So what is the formula? Right to buy. When you are buying a call, it is a right to buy. And this is your selling price, strike. So whenever your strike is greater than spot, it has positive intrinsic value. In the case of a call. Am I making sense? So when I'm buying something at 15,500 and it is 15,800, so what is the intrinsic value? Strike is 15,500, spot is 15,800. So when I subtract this, what do I get? 300 rupees. What does it mean by intrinsic value? That if today the expiry is at 15,800, if today the expiry is at 15,800, this call will receive 300 rupees as value. Am I clear? This is called intrinsic value. Strike minus spot. If it is greater than 0, it has got positive intrinsic value for call. Now for a put. Meena ma'am, Nifty is at 15,500 and you have purchased the 16,000 put. What is put? Right to sell. So you are selling something at 16,000 and you are buying something at 15,500. That's the price of Nifty. So what is it? Right to sell. Right? So the formula is when the strike, that means right to sell, is greater than the spot. In the case of put, it has got intrinsic value. So what is the spot? 16,000. What is the strike? 15,500. What is the intrinsic value? 500. Right? Is this clear? Kuldeep sir, Aman sir. Lovely. So in this example, we did this example, you remember? All the yellow color ones had intrinsic and time value. So what is time value, Sunil sir? What is time value? Yes. Vijay sir, what is time value premium? Lovely. Lovely. The total premium minus intrinsic is the time value premium. So time value premium is nothing but an incentive which is paid by the option buyer to the option writer for that unlimited risk, for the time remaining for the expiry. The longer the time, the higher is the probability of the option seller losing money, right? As you head closer to the expiry, right? Those who get what? Closer to the expiry, lower is the time value premium. And on the last day, what will you get? Zero, and there is no time. Right? It will be zero. Great. So now, what are the three types of moneyness? In the money, at the money, out of the money. So what is in the money? Which has positive, intrinsic, as well as time value premium. What is at the money? When the strike is equal to the spot for both the call and the put, which has no intrinsic value, only time value premium. The first strike after in the money options will be at the money. Lovely Meena ma'am, how many times have you done the revision? 2 times. The first strike, please do one more time. The first strike after in the money options is called at the money, which does not have intrinsic value premium. And the remaining strikes, which are far away from the current price, are called out of money options, which do not have any intrinsic value and have low time value premium. Right? Has no time value premium. Am I making sense? So what is the formula? Can you tell me? What is the formula for out of money put? So if you see the option chain, current price is 15,800. What is at the money? 15,800. All the strikes below are in the money. 14,000 and below. And all the strikes above are out of money. Now what is put at the money? All these strikes are OTM. All these strikes are ITM. Have you seen it in the option chain? So what is an option chain, my friends? What is option chain? Yes. Option chain is a matrix which contains all details of a particular expiry. Nifty 17 June, all strikes of call and put that were traded along with the premiums, along with the change in open interest and volumes and the combined open interest. So if I see this, all the strikes which are colored here, they are in the money. In the money. This is at the money. First strike. And these are all out of money. Are we all on the same page? So which strikes have highest time value premium? Lovely, at the money strikes. Good. We have seen here in the calculation. At the money strikes have a highest time value premium. Any questions still here, my friends? This is what we have completely revised. Good. So Meena ma'am, you can add one more revision to your one revision which you did yesterday or day before. I answered, you can add one more revision. And for those people who have not revised, one revision is done. Now what is open interest, my friends? The number of open contracts which are outstanding. Have you done this in futures? Number of open contracts. Yes. Same thing in options. But you know, in open interest, Srinivas sir, what was it? You remember the four principle in futures? Price up, open interest up. I answer, what is this? We saw in Coal India. Long build up. Anytime when the open interest is going up, it's called a build up. Now, when these people are squaring off positions, price coming down, open interest down, what is it? Lovely. That means those people who had done the long build up, they are doing long unwinding. Now, price coming down, open interest going up. What is this? Short build up. That means those people are building a position on the short side. And what is this? Opposite. Short covering. Is this clear? Am I making sense? Now in options, you have a complete different interpretation, Bhavna ma'am. How are you, ma'am? How's the weather in Punjab? Good. So whenever there is an increase in open interest in options, it is assumed that the writer of the call and the put are increasing position. Please understand. Whenever there is an increase in open interest, it is assumed that the writers of the call and put are increasing position. whenever there is a decrease in open interest, it is assumed that the writers of the call and put are reducing positions. What does it mean? Can I see 15,900 call? What is the change in open interest? 15,932. That means what is happening to the open interest? It is going up. So whenever there is an increase in open interest, that means call writers are writing. Now if I see the put, can I see the 15,800 put? Can I see the open interest going up by 18,000? Wasn't it telling you? That means that the put writers are writing position. Am I making sense? Now can I see this 15,700 call? What is it? Minus 6044. What is it telling you? That the call writers are squaring off their positions. So whenever there is an increase in open interest in call, that means call writers are increasing position. Whenever there is an increase in put open interest, it means there is a put writers are increasing positions. Can you see? All puts, there is an increase. All puts, can you see each strikes? Here we are seeing 3, 4 strikes. There is a decrease in positions. All writers are decreasing positions. Now, my friends, Sharmila ma'am, why is this so? Why do we give writers more important than the buyers? Why are they not the buyers? Why are they the writers? They can also be buyers. Why are we saying that the writers are increasing? Why are we time and again saying writers? Okay, Arvind sir. Okay, Meena ma'am. Yeah, Sharmila ma'am. Why are we giving the importance to the writers? The next point is note out of money call and put strikes having highest open interest. This is especially true for index options. The out of money call and put strike having highest open interest. This will act as natural support and resistance. This will act as natural support and resistance. So which is the out of money strike here? All these strikes, which have the highest open interest? 16,000. Can you see this? So this will be the natural resistance for the call. The call is resistance. What strike is the put highest open interest? Can you see here? Put means support. Now the question, who will answer this? Arvind sir has tried. Why are we saying that this is a writer? Okay, my friend Kuldeep sir. My friend Kuldeep sir has bought a 16,000 call at 20 rupees. Kuldeep sir, are you there? You have bought a 16,000 strike price call at 20 rupees. India-Pakistan war is declared. Nifty opens 1,000 points down. Kuldeep sir, what can be your maximum loss? What can be your maximum loss? Only the premium paid? Can it be more than that? So will you be in a hurry to cut your position? अगर 1000 पॉइंट नीचे भी हो जाता है, what will be loss? You'll be thinking, okay, my 20 rupees has become 2 rupees, it will become 0. But can I lose more than 20 rupees? As a call buyer? No. Right? Now, my friends, we have Sharmila ma'am who has sold 16,000 call at 20 rupees. What is the maximum profit? 20 rupees. Prime Minister Modi comes on television on Saturday and announces a 20 lakh crore package. What price will Nifty open at? 16,500. Now what will Sharmila ma'am have? She has sold the cash, she has sold the call. What will she have? Unlimited loss. So will Sharmila ma'am rush to cover her loss? So can you see why a call writer is more sensitive to unlimited loss than a call buyer? Do you understand this? Why a call writer is more sensitive to a loss than a call buyer? Sharmila ma'am at 16,500 is staring at a loss of 500 points, and unlimited, if market goes up by another 500 points, a loss will be unlimited. So Sharmila ma'am will be forced to cover. She will be forced to cover. Right? So that is why they say that the increase in open interest is done by the writer. Decrease in open interest is done by the writers. Same thing for put. Answer has bought a 15,500 put at 16 rupees. Nifty opens 500 point up. What will happen to Answer? What will happen? Limited loss only to the premium paid. Answer बोला छोड़ दो, कुछ नहीं करने का, 1 रुपया बचा है, छोड़ दो. So if that 16 rupees even becomes 1 rupee, Answer is not bothered. He knows he cannot lose more than the premium paid. Sharmila ma'am has sold the 15,500 put. India-Pakistan war declared. Nifty opens at 15,000. What will happen to Sharmila ma'am's put? Will it open at 550? Now Sharmila ma'am is having unlimited loss. Will she go and cover? Will she rush to cover? Right? So writers of the put are sensitive. If it goes below their strike price, they have unlimited loss. Right? Am I making sense? Yeah, writers will have to cover. Manas sir, whether it is 500, can the writer keep the position open? Sharmila ma'am can only get 16 rupees if she is right. Can she lose 1,500 rupees? No, because after 15,000 Nifty can fall further. Right? Nifty can fall further. So she will have to cut her positions after the market opens. So now my friends, I know that if Sharmila ma'am is writing at 15,700, that means these are all put writers, right? She will pay for the loss. Manas sir, she will close her position and pay the loss. Supposing if she has sold at 16 rupees, if she buys at 530, what is her loss? 514 rupees loss she will pay into 25. So writers have unlimited risk. In one lot she has to pay this. So when you are selling something at 16 rupees and if the price goes up, you have to buy back also. If you leave it, it can go to 1000 rupees also. If Nifty falls by another 1000 points, it can lead to unlimited loss. Am I making sense? Yes. Absolutely correct, Rahul bhai. We need margins to be sellers, unlimited risk. Okay? Is this clear? Yeah, always. Manas sir, writers can, buyers and writers both can square off their position, irrespective of profit or loss. So now did you understand if these are called writers? Where is the highest open interest out of money strike? 16,000. Can I say that this is resistance? Why? Because this is where the highest open interest for call is there. Call means resistance. Put means support. Where is the highest open interest? So can I find this range of the market with the help of option chain? That currently market is expected to be between 15,700 and 16,000. Can I validate, Manas sir, in the chart? Let us validate. This is exactly what we are doing. We are explaining this. Highest open interest in out of money call is a resistance. Why? Because now we know they are call writers. So when they are writing 16,000 call, highest open interest, that means they're expecting markets to take resistance. Okay, so this chart is a little different. What is the chart showing you? That 15,600 and 16,000 is a better indication. Can you see this chart? 15,600 and 16,000. So what am I seeing? 17,000, 15,700 in the put side. Can you see open interest? So what is the market perception, my friends? What is the market perception? What is the market telling you? The put writer is more aggressive, Ketki ma'am. The chart is showing you 15,600. But the put writer, who is a put writer? He is bullish. So market seems to be more on the bullish side. He is writing 15,700 call. So the put writer is more aggressive. If the put writer is more aggressive, then the call writer at 16,000. And the current price is 15,800. It tells you that the market is expected to go up as per the option chain. Why? Can you see the current price? What is the current price? 15,800. Manas sir, don't stop me in the middle. I am not completed. 15,800 is the current strike. Current price. So which is the strike which is nearer, 15,700 or 16,000? Which is the strike which is nearer? If the put writers are writing near strike, is it bullish or bearish? Supposing Hiren bhai, you are writing 15,700 put and market is 15,800. That means you are bullish and you are writing a 16,000 call 200 points away, and the put, what are you writing? 100 points away. Can you see the writing? This is writing. Highest open interest means writing by the writers out of money strikes. Highest open interest in the call means call writers, resistance. You remember this article which I showed you? Call seller moderately bearish to a range. So if I'm writing 16,000, am I bearish here? Yes. If I'm writing 15,700, am I bullish here? And if the market is 15,800, am I writing a put which is closer to the call? So as of now, market is showing bullish signs. Why? Because the put writers are more aggressive than the call writer. The put writers are more aggressive than the call writer. Market is near to the put writer strike than to the call writer strike. But my friends, yes, now, Manas sir, what is your question? Ask me. Is this clear now? Yes, Manas sir. In the middle of the discussion, don't tell me to stop. Why? Because I will lose my rhythm. Once I'm through, you can ask your question. Yes. Where is it you are having a problem? Which place? Which place? When your open interest is highest in a particular out of money strike, in a call, it is supposed to be that the call writers are writing that particular strike. Now, is it clear first that the open interest is to be seen in the eyes of the writers? Is this clear to everyone? The open interest is to be seen in the eyes of the writers. They are sensitive to the unlimited losses which they can occur because the price goes above their strike for call or below their strike for put. Are we all on the clears? Kuldeep sir, are we clear on this? Everyone? Kiran sir, I will teach you. Now the question here is, if I'm going to the highest open interest in out of the money strikes, if I go down to the open interest in the highest out of money strike, which strike of the call has the highest open interest? Which strike? Kuldeep sir? Kuldeep sir? No, Kuldeep sir. Probably you have not revised, sir. No. You have not revised. Hiren bhai, what is 16,000? What is the open interest in 16,000 strike? What is the open interest? 39,801. What is the open interest in 15,900? Which is the highest, Aman bhai? 16,000. और इससे ऊपर कुछ है? कुछ नहीं है. So can I assume that if this is the writer, the market will have the resistance? Why? Because highest number of writers have written here. So when writers, call writers are writing, can I assume that this is a resistance? because I've taught you here. When you are moderately bearish and you are selling a 16,000 call, that means you are expecting the market not to go above 16,000, right? Similarly, when you're writing, which strike input is the highest, out of money. Always remember, out of money. Which strike? What is the total open interest there? $33,000. So Manas sir, can I assume if you are a writer of a put, you are expecting the market to take support there? Rahul sir, very good question. So can I define that this is a resistance in the market? Can I say this is a support in the market? So can you see from the option chain, can I take out the support? But when I look at the chart, what is the chart telling me? Kuldeep sir, what is the chart telling me? That 16,000 is fine, it's a round number. But can I see what was the low 2 days back? 15,600. Very good, 15,581, 15,600. But what is the option chain telling me? That forget this bearishness. Market is bullish. So now take this as 15,700. Market is not going to go below 15,700 for the expiry. Kitki man, this data is dynamic. So tomorrow morning, if the market falls, you will see the 15,900 call. Writers being more aggressive. If the market goes up, you will see the 15,800 put writer being more aggressive. So the market is dynamic. Option chain is also dynamic as per the market conditions. Am I making sense? Am I clear with this? So with the help of option chain, you can find out the support and resistance of the market. This is applicable majorly for the indexes, right? Now, note the highest change in open interest. What is the highest change? Which strike there has been a highest change? Can you see which is the highest change? 16,000. 17,270. So the writer was most active in 16,000 strike on that day. It tells you the mind of the call writer. Which strike was the call writer more active? Now in the put, now see this. This is what I was telling you. Which strike is the most active? Hiren bhai, what is the market telling you? At the money strike. They are writing at the money strike. That is a sign of bullishness. Right? Is this making sense? So this change in open interest, the highest strike, highest, tells you the mind that who was aggressive. Can I see? Put writer was more aggressive on Friday compared to the call writer. So definitely the day belonged to the bulls. And I would say that this expiry, till the market does not break. So for me, till the market does not break this low, which is 15,740, 749, bullish. The markets can go up. till it does not reach for 15,749. 10 points filter. Markets are all bullish. Is this clear? How to read the option chain? Aman sir, did I explain market में क्यों option buyer का कोई तवज्जो नहीं है? Because option buyer को 20 रुपया लग गया तो लग गया. You cannot lose more than the premium. Option writers can have unlimited loss. Right? Now my friends, no, Rahul by sensitivity, option writer, unlimited loss. Now my friends, let us also study the monthly expiry of Nifty, 24th of June. Let us see which strike. Wow, can you see this? 16,000 here also. Highest open interest, so 16,000 is going to be a strong resistance. When you have a common resistance point, 16,000. Now my friends, what is the resistance? 16,000. What is the support? Can you see this? For the monthly expiry, what is the support? 15,500. So for the 25th of or 24th of June, this is a more accurate data. 15,500 support, 16,000 resistance. Now my friends, can you tell me who is winning here, option buyer or the seller? Who is winning here, option buyer or the seller? How do you find out? Rahul bhai, how? I can say even the buyer is winning. There is a method. Just see very carefully. Ketki ma'am, all traders and learners, see this method carefully. I clicked on the LTP, right? I came to this individual column and I'll go and click on the historical data. Let it come. So I will get you the average price. Okay. So I click on the 6 months. I will go here. What is the expiry? 24th of June. What is the strike call? What is the strike? 16,000. I clicked on this. I will click download. So I'm getting this 6 months data in an Excel format. Now I open on this. What do I get? I get this whole Excel sheet. How many of you are good in Excel? So remember this. This is from 11th of June. So now I'm changing this from the beginning. 14 December. So if I see there is no major trading happening, so I will ignore the data of the last 3 months. So I will take from the April expiry. I will delete this data. Right? So I'm taking it from the 30th of March. So I don't need these data. 16,000 strike price. I don't need the opening price. Can you tell me why you should not take the opening price for your research? How many of you have actually seen that the opening price is a lot of times the wrong price? I don't want the value and the premium. I just want the open interest and change in open interest. Now I want to take out the average price. So how will I take out the average price? Can you tell me how will I take out the average price? How many of you have heard high plus low plus close divided by 3? Lovely, Rahul sir. How long have you been trading? So I'm taking out the average price of the day. That day, what was the average price? So I've taken out here. Now what do I get? No, from the last 3 months. Now I multiply the average price into change in open interest. So I'm multiplying H into F. I'm multiplying this column. So average price into change in open interest. So that day, what was the open interest? Change. I'm multiplying this. Right? So now what do I get? Summation. I'm doing the summation of this column. Right? And I'm doing the summation of change in open interest column. What do I get? 61.48. This is called average change in open interest price, weighted. So this is called weighted average change in open interest price. So what is the open interest average price? $61. This is the average price of the buyer and the seller. Is this the average price of the buyer and seller? What have I done? I've taken the average price. On days where there was increase in open interest, I multiplied. On days where there was a decrease, I subtracted. I've taken out the total sum divided by the sum of open interest. This is the buyer's average price. This is the seller's average price. So we know that only one person can make money. You know that only one person can make money, either the buyer or the seller. Now let me take you to the chart of 16,000 call. So when are we having a live session? So when are we having the live session? Right? So when I'm taking the 16,000 call, and this is the daily chart. Where can you see is the fight going on? This is the average price, 61, right? Where do you think this breakout will happen? Where do you think this breakout will happen? Where do you think will the writers be trapped? Can you see they are trading between a band of 90 and 50? Throughout this expiry, what is the band? 90 and 50, right? So the average price is 62, 63, but it is going up, coming down, going up. But if it starts trading above 90 rupees, what will you see? The price can zoom up to 130. Why? Because then the writers will start squaring off their positions. Aman sir, what did I tell you? Writers will get scared because the average price is 64, 65, and the prices have started going above the average price. So as long as the price remains around 90, 80, the writers think it will come back to zero. But if it starts trading above 90 rupees, the writers will be trapped. So currently, it is a neutral position or the buyer is having a small advantage. What is it? Buyer is having a small advantage right now. Why? Because current price is above the VWAP price. What is the current price? 66. So can you see this? There is a last 7 days. What is the price? It has reversed between 80 and 90 rupees. Can you see this? If it starts sustaining above 90 rupees, can you see what can happen? And where is the support? Between 40 and 60 rupees. So if it breaks, goes below 40, starts sustaining, it will go towards zero. So very interesting. Who is going to win in the next few days? We will see. Is this interesting, my friends? My friends, you're not going to get this anywhere. Not even in Google. How to calculate the average price of a buyer and a seller. Your homework is to do the same thing for 15,500 put. So what did I do? I took out the Excel. So let us revise this. First thing, what did we do? We went and we clicked on the LTP price. When we clicked on LTP price, this window came in. I clicked on all historical data. I took the 6 months data and I clicked the various strikes and the details. And when I pressed download, this data was saved. Once I came down to this data, what did I do? I removed all the unnecessary information. I did from top to bottom. So last 3 months were good enough, 3 to 4 months. I took the high price, low price, close price, open interest change from top to bottom. Took out the average price, which is a formula here. Multiplied average price into change in open interest. Summation of the column divided by the summation of change in open interest. Once I did this, I got the weighted interest. So right now, very interesting, 16,000 call. Buyer has an upper edge. Same thing you have to find out. This is the average price of the option buyer in the highest open interest strike. Preferably do this for monthly. Why? Because it will have more data. Weekly, your data will be less. Is this clear? So open interest in the option is the summary of the buyers and sellers in the market. They reflect the market sentiment in total. They need to be worked with option open interest along with price action. to understand the holistic picture of the market. So as I'm going inside Nifty, as I'm studying the option chain, as I'm taking out the average price, my view is becoming more bullish than what is being seen in the chart. My view is becoming more bullish when I see put writers aggressively writing 15,700, when I see the 16,000 call buyers trying to trap the call writers in the monthly. It is making me more bullish. Am I making sense? So what is Bhav copy? So Bhav copy is nothing but a file which contains all the details of the market. So if I go here, there are something called all files or all reports. I go to the derivative. Kuldeep sir, that is your homework. The put data is your homework. Right? So what do I get? I get all the details of the future and option trades for the different expiries and the different strikes which was traded in the market as of Friday, 11th of June, along with the contract value, open interest, change in open interest. So let's take an example. Let's take Bank Nifty. Let us take what is the futures open interest of all the three strikes. Can you see it is 18.5 lakhs. What was the open interest change? 63,000 shares were added. Now I want to see what is the open interest for 35,000 call. So I will just select the 35. So if I want the particular details, I can get. So can you see highest increase was on the 17th of June. So can I see the total open interest? 8,925,000. Can you see this open interest? Change. And can you see the total open interest? 18,06,900. So I can get the basic details of what price, open, high, low, close, basic details of the call and the put, and how is the market doing. So what can I see? The market opened, went up, came down, closed near to the lows. So Bank Nifty had opened up but closed down. So now, my friends, all the softwares, whether you're using a stockage for an eye chart, settlement price is the last 30 minutes price, right? So if you see more or less it's the same. Yeah, last 30 minutes. So on the days where there is no volume, can you see they do an adjustment based settlement price when there is no volume. That is where the settlement price and the close price is separate. Otherwise, if you see the day there is volume and this, it's the same. Okay. So this is going to be the base for your studies. So whether you're doing stockage, whether you're doing Quantsap, whether you're doing definage, everything comes from this file. This file is a base. Right? This file is your base. Okay? Good. So this is Bhav copy. Now we come down to the most important of the first half of the session, put call ratio. So we now know that the puts are support, right? Okay, Rahul sir, if Nifty is at 15,800 and 15,800 call and put, both are highest open interest, what will it be? It is range. So market is expected to close in a range of 15,800. This happens, Rahul sir, on the last day of the expiry. On the last day, if there is around 2 o'clock, if there is an extremely high open interest in both the strikes, you can expect the markets to close there. It is a sign that the writers are expecting the markets to close there, right? Last day is Thursday, yes. Good. बैंक निफ्टी फ्राइडे कभी नहीं होगा राहुल सर, कभी नहीं होगा. फर्स्ट डे कभी नहीं होगा. So put call ratio to gauge the overall mood of the market. The ratio measures how many put options are traded to the call option. How many put options? So let us go down now. So this is where let us study. We can go here, market data, option chain. So can I go down? Can I see this down? Can I see what is the total number of put option? 4,09,000. What is the total number of call option? 3,94,000. Right? So 4,09,000 divided by 3,94,000. Right? What is the put call ratio? 1.03. It tells you for one put, for one call, how many puts have been written. Total number of put divided by total number of calls. For one call, how many puts have been written? Right? So what is this? Is this neutral? So remember, what is the rule? If it is between 0.9 to 1.1, put call ratio is neutral. 0.9 to 1.1, put call ratio is neutral. If it is greater than 1.1, put call ratio is bullish. So let us see the monthly expiry. Let us see the 24th. Every expiry will have separate put call ratio. Four lakh 53, 2,82,000. 4,53,000 divided by 2,82,000. So just let me clear this. Yeah, now you'll be able to see better. Plus 4,53,000 divided by 2,82,000. What is it? 1.60. So above 1.1, it is bullish. So for the monthly expiry, there is no doubt the amount of put writing shows you it is bullish. But there is one more caveat. If the market has already gone up 500, 600 points, or they have already run up, and the put call ratio is greater than 1.55, in case if the market falls, In case if the market falls, then the fall will be very severe. Why? Because everybody is expecting, when there is so much of put writing, for every one call writer, there is 1.55 put writer. What can you expect? You can expect the markets to fall. Why? Because everybody is expecting the markets to go up. Everybody is expecting the markets to go up. I've seen 1.7. I have seen highest I have seen is 1.7, sir. So please understand, this does not mean that this is a continuous bearishness. It will only be bearish if the market falls. When that ratio was 1.7, market went up for the whole expiry. So if everybody is bullish, it might just be that the markets can go up. Why? Because there is extra bit of writing. Now similarly, my friends, only for that expiry I answer. The threshold is only till that expiry. Now let us come down to Bank Nifty. When I'm talking about the put call ratio is only specific to that expiry. 17 June. 3, oh my God, can you see this? In Bank Nifty, what is the total amount of put? 3,63,000. What is the total amount of call? 5,24,000. What is the put call ratio? So for every one call, there is only 0.69 put written. The puts are lesser. Can you see if it is below 0.9? What does it tell you? Bearish. So now the put call ratio is giving you a different picture, my friends. Nifty is neutral. Bank Nifty is bearish. Right? 0.6 if the market has already fallen. So last expiry, what did we see when Bank Nifty was at 0.5? When Bank Nifty was at 34,800, what happened? Bank Nifty went up. Why? Because for every one call, there was only 0.5 put written. Contrary indicator, everybody was bearish. And Nifty was not bearish. So what happened? Bank Nifty went up. So always remember this. So right now, it is actually bearish. Why? Because Bank Nifty is up. In case if it falls by 500, 600 points and the put call ratio goes down, then it can go up. Right? Last expiry I answered when Bank Nifty was at 34,800, the put call ratio was at 0.5. And Bank Nifty had fallen 400, 500 points. We saw a reversal, Bank Nifty going up to 35,400. Right? 35,400. Is this clear? So what are the things you got to look in the put call ratio? (0.9 to 1.1 neutral, 1.1 to 1.6. जब भी वो 1.1 से greater होगा, it will be bullish. When there is market has already gone up, market already बढ़ गया है. When market has already gone up, right? In Nifty's case, 500 points. And the put call ratio is greater than 1.55. It can be 1.6, 1.65. It means that for every single call, what is it happening? There is 1.55 times put written. So there are more put writers expecting the markets to go up, and the market has already gone up. So what can happen? Either the markets can go up, but in case if the market falls, what will happen? There are more put writers than call. What will happen? When the market falls, what will happen? Will the put writers cut their positions? So when the market falls, do the put writer cut their positions? Yes. So what will happen? There can be a sharp reversal down. Why? Because everybody who's a put writer, they are squaring off because they expected the markets to go up. Market is coming down. Is this clear? When the market goes up and there's a high put call ratio, if the market does not go up and reverses, the reversal can be very sharp. Right? Now let us come down. When put call ratio is 0.9 and below, in the case of Bank Nifty, it is bearish. That means Bank Nifty is bearish. But now Meena ma'am, Bank Nifty is already fallen by 600 points. Say example, on Monday, Tuesday, Bank Nifty falls from 35,000 to 34,300. Has the Bank Nifty already fallen? Yes. Now the put call ratio is 0.5. That means for every one call, there is only 0.5 put. There are more call written compared to put. That means everybody is expecting what? I answer, when the pull call ratio is 0.5, what is the expectation? Hiren bhai, market का क्या expectation है? Market नीचे गिरेगा. Call writer ज्यादा है put writer से. Market का expectation है market नीचे गिरेगा. अगर market घूम जाता है तो क्या होगा? If market reverses, what will happen? These extra call writers, what will happen to them? Kuldeep bhai, these extra call writers, they will rush to cover. Market को बढ़ा देंगे. So when, you know, there is a saying, when there is a consensus in the market, there is a saying, when there is a consensus in the market, if most of the people are saying market is going to go up, market falls. If most of the people are saying market is going to fall, market goes up. Because the market moves against the consensus. This is what happens when everybody is expecting market 500 पॉइंट बढ़ने के बाद और बढ़ेगा, तो क्या होगा? अगर मार्केट घूमा तो बहुत जोर से घूमेगा. When everybody is expecting the market, Bank Nifty to fall after the 1000 point fall, what will happen? If it reverses, the reversal will be very sharp. Am I making sense? Good. What are the things you need to look in the option chain? We've already discussed open interest. What are the things in open interest? Total and individual strike where the open interests are highest. Total and individual strikes where the open interests are highest. Change in open interest. Right? Change in open interest. And average traded price along with the highest open interest of strikes. So these are the three things you got to look at open interest. Find the average price of the highest open interest strike, where there are highest open interest, in change in open interest. And these are the things you got to look in an option chain, put call ratio. My friends, this put call ratio is only for index. This put call ratio is not for stocks. Can you tell me why? So let us take an example. Let us take an example. Let us take a stock, Adani Ports. Nifty consists of 50 stocks, not 30. Right? So indexes are more liquid. So let us take Aurobindo Pharma. Thank you, Hiren Bhai. So stock options are only on the so let us go to the old site and check. Monthly expiry, very good. So we've gone to the old site, let us check. Yeah, we've got it. Old site works well. Meena ma'am, I'm not aware, March 2020. But my understanding is it was at 0.55. So can I look at the call side open interest? 16,800. Can I look at the put side open interest? 7,187. Meena ma'am, I will show you the March open interest also. Don't worry. Can you see that the call side open interest is much higher than the put? So in stocks, it is generally seen that the call open interest is much higher. One reason can be attributed to the covered call positions which are undertaken by the market players. So I'm going to teach you covered call in the later class, right? So this is for fixed income. So it is generally seen in stocks. We cannot do the put call ratio with this formula. Why? Because in the call side, there is always higher open interest compared to the put side. So this open interest, put call ratio, open interest more valid for stocks along with index. If I see Axis Bank, can I see which strike there is the highest open interest? 750 call. Which strike in the put I have the highest open interest? 700. I know the range of Axis Bank. Call writers are more aggressive. Can you see this? Hiren Bhai, bearish. But future open interest more valuable. Is this clear? What do you need to see in a put call ratio? Kitki ma'am, future open interest. Right. Kuldeep sir, I will take your question offhand. US markets we will discuss offhand. Futures, price action, open interest, then option chain. So what is an option chain? Option matrix, available contracts, put and call, all the underlying information like the traded price, bid and ask, different maturities, right? It gives you IV, which we are going to discuss in the later class. The change in interest and open interest and the total open interest also tells you the participation. So Kitki ma'am, here is your question. What should be your flow of research? So I've answered your question here. Price study, price action, future open interest, Then you come to the option open interest. And then you come to the market breadth. Like I want to check if I'm looking at coal stocks, what are the other coal stocks which are performing? What are the other coal stocks which are performing? So right now on Friday, see all steel stocks are showing increase in open interest. Any questions now? Meena ma'am, this is the way you should do your studies. Point by point, all the 4 steps. Price action, number 1, number 2, future open interest, number 3, option open interest, number 4, market breadth. So in all parameters, Coal India is looking nice. If you see, all coal stocks have given upside movement. Am I clear? Good. Are you guys tired? Let's take a quick 10 minutes break. Come back at 6. Right? Have a cup of tea. Enjoy your 10 minutes. And we come back at 6 and we're going to start something called option Greeks. How does the option premium move? And we're going to learn today how to make some money. Till now we were doing theory, now we are going to enter the practical world. See you at 6. back. I hope you guys have a nice break. Aman sir has asked a question. Option writers and buyers don't move Nifty's price. They are followers. When Nifty strike price moves up, call option moves up, put option comes down. They don't lead the price. Aman sir, Nifty is moved by institution or big players. When Nifty stocks start moving up or coming down, that is where markets will come down. Right? Is this clear? Good. Now we're going to come down to option Greeks. The trading rules that I live by: cut losses, ride winners, keep bets small, follow the rules without questions, know when to break the rules. Ed Sikota. This guy is a market wizard and he has made tremendous money from the markets. So how was your break? Is this clear? Sharmila ma'am. Kavita ma'am, how are you ma'am? Are you all back? Yes, Manas sir. When a strategy does not work, right? Ed Sikota has written one book. Probably you can check it out. You can go through Stock Market Wizards. Stock Markets Wizard by Jack Swagger. That's one of the best books for an upcoming trader, right? So Manas sir, hope I am able to clear you. Hope you are liking my lectures. I hope you are not getting bored, Manas sir. Since you said books aren't your cup of tea, hope I am not boring you. Good. Now, my friends, did you remember we discussed something theoretical price of futures? Kuldeep sir, what was theoretical price? What was it? Futures price equal to, what was it? क्या था? Kavita ma'am? Spot price to the power of rate into time. Did you remember this? So it is basically nothing but compounding or a simple interest rate of spot price. Rate into time is interest. Right? So what it was, theoretically this was the formula, but in practice sometimes the spot price was also greater than future price, which was called the ulta badla, or future is at a discount. And generally the future price is always greater than the spot price, which is called the Seedha badla. Is this clear? My God, we have short memories. We have forgotten. Right? Now, similar, my friends, there is a theoretical pricing of options. What will be my option premium? So what are the various factors which affect the premiums? One is the underlying price. So if I am buying Nifty option, the underlying will be Nifty spot. Right? Strike price. So what is the strike? So let us assume I want to buy 15,800 coal. What is the price of Nifty spot? 15,800. Number of days to expiration. What are the number of days? So holidays are also included. So if my expiry is on 17, what was the last trading session? Yesterday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So there are 6 days to expiration. Implied volatility. Do I know this? No, I don't know this. Interest rate. Risk-free rate of interest rate. Let us assume 6.5%. So we know all the parameters. What is the only one we don't know? Implied volatility. Are we clear with this? Now, my friends, theoretically, I can find out. There is a formula called Black-Scholes formula. With this model, I can take out what is the price of options. So there is this site called www.options/price.com. So let me go and take you there. www.options/price.com. Now, my friends, let us take this underlying price 15,800 at the money strike. Exercise price is 15,800. Number of days 17 June expiry. Interest rate 6.5. Dividend yield for indexes, they are roughly around 1%. Right? They are roughly about 1%. Now this volatility I don't know. This rounding means your decimal numbers, graph increment means that the shape of your graph. That is not important. Now my friends, I don't know the volatility. But you know my friends, if I go here, do I know the current price of the options? Last traded price पता है हिरेन भाई क्या है 15,800 का 92 rupees. So what do I do? मैं यहाँ पे I take a figure of 14%. I don't know. I'm just putting it. So when I put 14%, what do I get? Theoretical price 120. What is the current price of the market? 92. So this is not matching. The theoretical price I answer is not matching with the current price. So I reduce this IV. Well, let me first increase it. 16. Oh my God, the premiums have gone up. So when I'm increasing the IV, the premiums are going up. So I have to reduce the IV. So let me make it to 12. Can you see this? It is coming down. So let me make it to 11. It's coming close. So it's somewhere around 10.9 or 10.8. Right? So 10.5 is somewhere which is the perfect 92 rupees. Right? So now my friends, what did I do? I matched the current price of options with the theoretical price. And when I matched it, I got this IV. This IV is called the implied volatility. It is inside the price of an option. If you go down to the option chain, can you see this volatility? This is called IV, implied volatility. Can you see they are also calculating from this method, Black-Scholes. They are taking 10% interest rate, which is wrong. So NSE from the very beginning, they stated with 10% interest rates. which is wrong. The current interest rate is somewhere around 6.5, right? So I answer, now you are finding out what are the mistakes after doing this course. So what is the use of this IB? I want to know. I answer as purchase the call of 15,800. Okay. Now Monday Nifty goes up by 100 points. Kuldeep sir, you have to ask NSE. I am not the right person. You have to ask them. I cannot answer why we are keeping 15,900. Right? Now on Monday, how many days are remaining? 4 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, only 3 days. If I answer as purchase 15,800 call on Friday at 92 and Nifty closes at 5,900 on Monday, 3 days remaining, evening, interest rate will remain there. IB also remains there at 10.5. What will be the premium? Can you see this new premium goes up to 128? I answer Monday evening, how many days remaining? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, how many days are remaining? 3 or 4 Monday evening. Three days. Monday is closed market, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 6 days. So when the market closes on Friday evening, it is 6 days to expiry. Monday evening, 3 days. So this option calculator tells you what will be the premium change with regards to change in various inputs. So what are the various inputs? Underlying price, strike price, days to expiration, implied volatility, and interest rate. Right? Now these factors are called Greeks. What are the inputs which will change my option premium with regards to these change in these variables? They are called option Greeks. They are delta, vega, theta, gamma, rho. Don't worry, my friends, I was very weak in studies, so don't get scared by these names. I was also scared, right? So Kavita ma'am, were you good in studies? Arvind sir? Okay, so Arvind sir, this is not applicable for you. Right, so let us understand. So Meena ma'am, you can teach us now, since you are a maths teacher. So the most popular Greek is delta. Okay, the most popular Greek is delta. Hiren bhai, you have purchased a 15,700 call strike price. आपने call खरीदा है. Delta tells you for every 1 point change in underlying, अगर निफ्टी का 1 पॉइंट बढ़ता है, for every 1 point change in underlying, मेरा कॉल का प्रीमियम कितना बढ़ेगा या घटेगा? What will be the change in my premium of the call for every 1 point increase or 1 point decrease in the underlying value? अगर निफ्टी 1 पॉइंट बढ़ता है तो मेरा कॉल कितना बढ़ेगा? अगर निफ्टी 1 पॉइंट घटता है तो मेरा कॉल कितना घटेगा? Is this clear in Hindi and in English? Both I have explained. So if Nifty goes up by 1 point, How much will my call go up by? If Nifty comes down by 1 point, how much will my call come down by? इसको डेल्टा बोलते हैं, right? Now the next question, the delta of a call is between 0 to 1. So delta का जो call option आप खरीदते हो उसका डेल्टा 0 से 1 में रहता है पॉजिटिव. The delta of a put is between 0 to -1. 0 से माइनस में रहता है. Aman sir has purchased the 15,700 call. I answer, Nifty has gone up by 100 points. Will the value of the call come down? I answer, Aman sir has purchased Nifty 15,700 call. I answer, where are you? Will the value of the call come down or go up? Very good. I answer, don't leave the class. I'm watching you. I watch each and every one of my students. When Nifty goes up, call will also go up. So sir ने call खरीदा है. That will also, the profit will come because he has bought the call. Can you see the direction of Nifty and the direction of sir's profit? Are they in the same direction? Kavita ma'am, Nifty falls. What will happen to the call? Will it go up or will it fall? So if Ayan sir has purchased the call, will he make a profit, Aman sir? So can you see the direction of the Nifty and direction of Ayan sir? Is it the same? So when the market goes up, the direction of the call is up, Ayan sir's profit is up. When the market falls, the value of the call falls and loss is also in the same direction. That is why they say delta of a call option when you have bought is positive. Is this clear? Same direction as the profit as well as the underline of the Nifty. Jivanti ma'am, she has bought a 15,600 put. Nifty goes up. Will the value of the put go up? Yes, ma'am. No, what will happen? Yes, ma'am. Yes, Jayavanti ma'am. What will happen? The put will go up or rise. Value of the put. It will come down. So ma'am has bought a put. Profit or loss? Loss. Hirenbai has bought a put. Market falls. What will happen? हिरेनभाई पुट क्या होगा? बढ़ेगा वैल्यू में? राइट? when Nifty falls, the put goes up. Profit. Can you see the direction of Nifty and profit is opposite? Can you see the direction of Nifty and profit in a put is opposite? That is why it is negative delta 0 to -1. Am I making sense? Are all clear? Kuldeep bhai, this will be used in American options also, and American trading, London trading, everywhere. Good. So now Nifty is at 15,800 and Nagesh sir has bought a 15,800 call. What is it at the money? Yes, Nagesh bhai. Now the rule here states at the money call has delta around 0.5. At the money put has delta at minus 0.5. What does this mean? Nagesh bhai has bought a call at 92 rupees. And Nifty goes up by 30 points. What will be Nagesh's bhai premium going up? So what is this delta telling you? For every 1 point of Nifty, premium goes up by how much? 50 paisa. Delta means 1 point Nifty बढ़ रहा है तो 50 पैसा ऑप्शन प्रीमियम बढ़ेगा. How many of you are Bengali? এক পয়েন্ট নিফটি বাড়লে 50 পয়সা বাড়বে অপশনে প্রিমিয়াম. 30 points. How much? 0.5 into 30. 15 points. What is your old premium? 92. What is your increase? 15. Kavita ma'am, what will be your new premium? Kavita ma'am, I hope you are not a maths teacher also. Then we will have maths classes out here. Oh, you are a trainer. Good, so please train me, Kavita ma'am. I'm ready to be your student. 107. 92 plus 15, 107. So can you see from the delta, how can you take out the new premium? Subrat sir, you have purchased 15,800 put at 75 rupees. Nifty goes up by 100 points. What will be the new premium of your 15,800 put? So what is it? Nifty goes up. What will happen to your put? They will come down. Shaikh ma'am, will the put come down? Opposite delta. Can you see negative? So if 1 point Nifty rises, my put will fall by 50 paisa. For 100 points, how much will my put fall? 100 into 0.5, 50 points my put will fall. So what will be my new premium? 75 minus 50. 25. Can you see how this delta is helping me to find out the new premium with regards to the change in underlying? When Nifty goes up or it falls, how does it help me to change the premiums because of this change in underlying is because of this delta. Now, my friends, did you notice from at the money, Manas bhai, delta at the money is 0.5 for the call. As it goes towards in the money, delta is 1. As you go little in the money, delta 0.6, 0.7. As you go deep in the money, delta is heading towards 1. So for many months, if you're buying a 15,000 call, we will discuss this. That is deep in the money. What is the delta? Similarly, when you're going from at the money to out of money, what is the delta? It is heading towards 0. Similarly, for put Manas bhai, delta is minus 0.5. As you're heading towards in the money, the put is going towards minus 1. For different strikes, the delta is different. As you're heading towards deep out of the money, what is it? Heading towards 0. Heading towards 0. So Manas bhai, at the money strike, delta is near 0.5. From at the money to in the money going towards 1. Out of money going towards 0. Very good. So ma'am, Shaikh ma'am, do you believe me? Can I tell you all these things? Do you believe me? Never believe me. One more principle of life. पैसा के मामले में कभी किसी से विश्वास मत करना अगर भगवान भी आ जाए तो. Even if God comes, don't believe it. Always validate. What do you call by validation? Checking yourself. Right? This is, you can laugh, but this is not a joke. This is with 100% seriousness. So even when I tell you, do not believe me. So let us back test it. Ketki man, let us check. Let us write down 15,000 call. 15,200 call. Bridgeman sir, you are early for the next class. You are like me. I never attended college in the first class. इसके लिए फिर मैं लाइफ में लेट वेंचर हो गया सर. My answer, patience is the hallmark of a great man. You don't need to understand everything at one go, I answer. What is the saying which goes? Life is to be led forward and understood backwards. When in life, you always understand things when they are past. But do you live life backward? No. So you have to be patient. Right? कुलदीप भाई मैं सच बात बताता हूं सर. Can you see these Greeks, my friends? Can you see at the money? What is the delta? 0.5. Can you see in the money? As you're going towards deep in the money, what is the delta? Slight in the money, 0.7. More deep in the money, 0.9. Far deep in the money, 0.96. In the money, heading towards 1. Out of the money, what are you seeing? Heading towards 0. Now have I proven to all of you all? I answer. Is this clear? What was the table I gave you? And the money near 0.5. Deep in the money, you're heading towards 1. Now let us do the same thing for the put. Yes, ma'am, never trust me, never trust God also in financial markets. Because it's your money and you are only responsible. No one else is responsible with your money. Yes, how is it going? How is the Josh? I will tell you one truth. Can I be truthful? More than 50% of the people have not revised. Can I be truthful? More than 50%. So tell me who have not revised. Before I catch you, be honest. So can you see the put? And the money put. Minus 0.5. Can you see this? Out of money put. Right? Can you see all this? These are all out of money puts heading towards 0. So now let us take in the money puts. So can you see these? These are all in the money puts. 15,900, 16,200. So is this clear? All in the money puts heading towards 1. All out of money puts heading towards 0. So Rahul bhai, yes, delta will differ, but at the money will stay near 0.5. Right? In the money, this will be towards 1. Out of money will be towards 0. These are your 3 rules. Never will at the money be near or more or less near 0.5 and minus 0.5. Right? And in the money heading towards 1, out of the money heading towards 0. So what is the way of interpreting delta? So what is the way of interpreting delta? So Kavita ma'am, Hiren bhai, let's take Hiren bhai. Hello Gitopio sir, how are you? How is your COVID? So my friend Gitopio sir, he was from the previous batch. suffered from COVID. So my friend Gitopio sir has got 15,800 call at 92. Okay. Now the delta and the money is 0.5. So what is the delta telling you? So delta is telling you that the probability of this 17 June, on 17 June, the probability of Nifty closing above this strike price, 15,800, is 50%. The delta is 50, it means there is a 50% chance, right? There is a 50% chance that the market is going to go above 15,800 on expiry, right? 15,800. Can you tell me why this probability is 50%? Now you are here. Hiren bhai, aap yahan pe hain. This is the price, this is the strike price. There is 50% chance the market can go up, 50% chance market can come down. When you toss a coin, Ramando sir, how many times, what is the percentage of time it can come heads? 50? Percentage of times it can come tails, 50? Same is for at the money, my friends. 50 बार ऊपर जा सकता है, 50 बार 50% नीचे आ सकता है. So now Nifty is at 15,800 and you have bought a 15,600 call. In the money call, what is the delta? 0.65. So when I know, when you have purchased a 15,800 call, right? When I purchase a 15,800 call, what is the delta? 0.5. So if I'm purchasing a 15,600, my probability of making money is more because the delta is more. So out of 100 times, 65 times that the market is going to close above 15,600. So the delta tells you what is your probability of the market closing above the strike price in the case of call on expiry. So Hiren bhai has purchased 15,800 call at 92 rupees. The percentage of times it will go above 15,800 on expiry is 50. But it does not tell whether Hiren bhai is going to make money or not. Because it might just happen that Nifty might close at 15,810. And in this case, the payoff Hiren bhai receives 10 rupees and the loss is premium paid 92 minus 1082. Or Nifty can close to 16,400. Where Hiren bhai, what will he receive? Hiren bhai has purchased 15,800 call. What will Hiren bhai receive on expiry? Very good. What is the formula? Spot minus strike. 16,400 is the spot. 15,800 is the strike. 600 rupees less premium paid, 92. So we do not know whether Hiren bhai will make profit or not. What we know that there is a 50% chance that Nifty will close above the particular strike on the basis of the delta. It can be 1 point above or 1,000 points above. We do not know how much points. But we know that if there are 10 such trades which I have taken with different expiries with a delta of 0.5, on an average, I will make money. I will be right in 5 trades and wrong in 5 trades in terms of closing above the strike price in a particular expiry. Closing above the strike price in a particular expiry. Am I making sense? Is this clear? Kuldeep sir, you are my Rajnikant. Clear है एकदम sir? Probability बताता है. It tells you probability. कि how many times if I take such a trade, if I've taken these trade 10 times, 5 times, it is going to close above the strike price for the expiry. 5 times it's going to go below the strike price for the expiry. This is the use of delta, percentage probability. Now this is the same example. Delta for the call is 0.5. Delta for the put is minus 0.5 for at the money. When you are going towards in the money, they're going towards 1 for the call, minus 1 for the put, and out of the money, both are heading towards 0. Right? Good. Now I'm going to give you the crystal ball. Now we are coming to money making strategy. How many of you have heard the word delta neutral? How many? No one? Okay. Welcome to the jungle, all of you. We are going to learn the first strategy. Delta neutral is a portfolio strategy where I'm using multiple position, creating positive and negative delta, but the overall delta of the assets are equal to 0. Portfolio strategy, utilizing multiple position, balancing positive and negative deltas. The overall delta should be equal to 0. What do you mean by that? So when I'm using multiple positions, it is 2 or more positions. The net delta should be equal to that of 0. So there are 3 ways or 3 types of different applications of delta neutral. Number 1, profiting from volatility. Number 2, profiting from time decay. Number 3, hedging. So can we start with the first one? Thank you, Shubhrat sir. Profiting from volatility. So when do you expect volatility in the markets? When? Kitki man, when there is an event. When there is an event, जब कोई event आता है. Like what are the events? Elections, budget, company results, breath exit, US elections, RBI credit policy. Ramando sir, the outcome of the result is known beforehand. So if the natural disaster, you are knowing that it is going to come, then it is different. But if I don't know that there is a natural disaster, then I cannot do. Okay? US inflation cannot be an event. Okay? Big movement. Yeah, no. GDP, no. Non-farm job data, yes. Budget, yes. Interest rate, yes. So when a huge movement is expected, we do not know the direction of the movement. Do you know what is going to happen in the elections? Do you know inflation is not an event? Do you know what is going to happen in elections result? Can you predict? No. But you know that elections are very important, right? You know sometimes the company results are very important. There are a lot of surprises in the company results. Yes. So in an event, there is an uncertainty with regards to the outcome of the event. So when there is an uncertainty, there is a big price move which happens. Am I making sense? Right. So examples, how can I profit from this? I don't know, Kavita ma'am, whether Nifty is going to go up in the elections or going to fall. So what will I do? But I know that there is going to be a very big movement because of the event. So the example is a long straddle. So what is a long straddle? I'm buying the same strike call, leg one. It's a 2-leg strategy. I'm buying the same strike put. Both call and the put are of the same underline. Same expiry. Same strike. Having delta equal to 0. Both are having delta near to 0. So can you tell me which strike of call and put combined delta will be equal to 0? Lovely Kirti ma'am, lovely Shubrat sir. So basically I'm buying at the money call. I'm buying at the money put. The combination call and put, the delta is equal to 0. Let's take a practical example. Let us assume that the elections results are going to be coming on 15th of July. Right? So what am I doing? 29th of July. I am buying the 15,800 call and put. Right? Can I see what I have done? I have bought a call at 336. I have bought a put at 272. What is the combined premium I am paying? I have bought a call and a put. 558. Now, my friends, what am I doing? Strike price 15,800 plus the combined premium is my break even. So 15,800 plus 336. Sorry, 558. What is it? 15,800 plus 558. So let us assume it's 560. So it will be 16,360. Yes. Combined premium, please understand, because I'm paying for both the call and the put. Now for the put, strike price minus the combined premium. 15,800 minus 560. So what is it? 15,240. Can you see this? So below this level and above this level is my unlimited profit or unlimited loss. Is this clear? So when I'm buying, can you see this combined premium which I'm paying? Sorry, it's 608. My calculation was wrong. It is 608. So strike price plus combined premium is 16,408 Strike price minus combined premium for the put 15,192. So what am I premium I'm paying? 608 into 50. So my maximum loss is the total premium paid. So my friends, if I'm taking both these trades, if there is no event, such big moves do not take place. Such big moves do not take place. Right? Now you want to do a practical example? All of you? So let us take the 2019 elections. Remember, sir, this is the last month. From next month onwards, 50 will be the lot size. So let us take, so when was the last national elections? Were you there in the market? Rahul sir, 2018 में था कि 19 में था? मोदी जी कब आए थे? Thank you. 2019. Can you see the date? This was the election result day, 23rd of May. How many of you remember? 23rd of May. How many of you have seen my election webinar? Anyone? Market elections and market election webinar. So I've done a detailed study of what happens on election. So one part of the study is that if 7 trading days before the election result, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 trading days before the elections, if I do a delta neutral long straddle, based on the closing price, I have a good probability of making money. So my friends, there is one site called icharts.com. How many of you have heard it? Here you get the option chain historical data. So I want to see what was the historical data. So let me go first to the 2000 election sheet. 14th of May, 7 trading days before that. So let me first go down to the historical data, May 2019. If I want to backtest, this is a good site. No one goes from here till I complete the session, money making session. 14th of May, all strikes. What did I tell you? 7 trading sessions before the result day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14th of May. What am I doing at the end of the day? What am I doing? At the end of the day, I am buying. What is the price of Nifty? 11,241. Right? 11,241. So what am I doing? 11,200 call. What is the delta? 0.56. So just about delta neutral, just slightly positive. What is the delta of the put? 0.43. Right? At the money. So I bought the 11,200 call, 11,200 put. 320, 288. What is the combined premium? 11,200 plus 608 upper side. 11,200 minus 608. You remember we drew this call side, put side. So this is the upper break-even point, 11,808. The lower point is 10,592. Is this clear? How do you post a long straddle? Is the graph clear? You are buying a call plus combined premium. You are buying a put minus combined premium. So you have made two strategies into one. Now, my friends, let us see what happens. That's the strategy I answer. This is the call. This is the put. So ultimately, what is the strategy? Triangle. This goes away. So when you're buying a call, buying a put. Kuldeep sir, we are right now in the learning stage. Don't think about profit and losses. I will teach you. Right? 11,200. It's clear answer. I've clearly shown you. It's the strategy of the call and the put combined. 320 and 288. Just see this chart. Can you see this? So when you're buying a call, it is like this. Right? So when you're buying a put, strike minus combined premium. So what happens of the combined strategy? It just becomes like this. So this is what, if Nifty is at 11,800, complete maximum loss. If Nifty is at 16,400, break even. Right? The red part means loss and this is profit. So this is a PL curve, payoff diagram. Long call, long put. Good. My answer is my neighbor. Okay. He stays near to my house. Call put, same underline, same expiry, same strike. So let us now do the example. Very interesting. Now, is this clear till here? 14th, is this clear? We have taken the trade on 14th closing, 7 days before the expiry. Now let's come down. Meena ma'am, it's exciting. Let's come down to the next day closing. This is all on closing, back testing. You heard the word back testing? 11,177 is the value of Nifty. Can you see this? Now let me check 11,200 call. 293, put is 318. 293, 318. What is the combined premium? 610. So how many points profit are we making? How much profits are we making? 2 points. Thank you, Rahul sir. Now let us go to the next day, 16th. What is the value of Nifty? 11,285. What is 11,200 call? 340,257. 340,258. 11,285. What is the combined premium? 340 plus 258. How much are we losing? 10 rupees. So Satish sir, can you see? If market is moving in a range, we are a loser in this strategy. Right? Now let us go down to the 17th. Wow, can you see this? Nifty jumps 11,425. Right? 11,200 call, 430,207. Can you see this combined premium? What is it? 430 plus 207. 637. So now slowly, Rahul sir, are we getting into profits? Right? Now let's see. 20th. So how many of you are doing backtesting first time in your life? Can you see this? 11,859. $11,859. Can you see now? 11,200. $11,200 call 729 put 73. What is the combined premium now? 802. We had entered at 608. So what are we doing? We have now started making profits. So now let us go down to the 21st. So maximum, Rahul sir, you're going to hold on the date of the event. So 11,715 is Nifty. 618,105. 11,715, 618,105, 723. Now we are slowly coming to the event day, 22nd. $11,200, 648,104. 788. And now we come down to the last day. Always remember, when did the result come out? Early in the morning. So you will hold maximum 23rd early morning till 10 o'clock. So Nifty went up that day to a high of 12,100. Right? So that day this call was at 900. Why? Because once the uncertainty is over, the premiums will fall, the time value premium will fall. Why? Because the buyer will not pay for the uncertainty to the writer. So the premium will fall. So always remember, once the event is declared, you will hold the position for a maximum of 30 minutes. Right? So that day it went to a high of 900. Absolutely, Ketki ma'am. Why? Uncertainty over, event over, Modi ji has come to power. But can you see how much money did I make? Right? So I could have exited my part position here, or at 770 or at 790, and part I could have exited it on the last day. Now my question for you, Ketki ma'am, did you understand how this long straddle is taken? Kuldeep bhai, picture baki hai. Ketki ma'am, my question for you, on 14th, we made a delta neutral position. Then how is it that I am making money in this strategy? 14 तारीख को मेरा डेल्टा कॉल का 0.56 था, ये स्ट्रेटेजी का पुट का डेल्टा 0.44 था. You both have to enter same time. So when you are making a strategy, entry same, exit same. Right? How are we making money? It is a delta neutral strategy. So money made by the call will be money lost by the put. How are we making money? That is my question to all of you all. Okay, Shaikh ma'am is closed. So let us basically see. Okay, Ketki ma'am. So what is happening, my friends? Do you see this? Did you see here this example? So we are here. Nifty is at, what is it? Nifty was at what level? 11,200. So when Nifty is going up to 11,800, what is happening? The delta of the call is changing to in the money, heading towards 1. And when put delta is heading towards out of money, heading towards 0. So it started at delta neutral. जब 11,200 था क्या हुआ? वो चालू हुआ delta neutral से. Can you see here? But when Nifty went up by 100 points, what happened? The delta of the call became in the money, 0.65. Delta of the put fell. Combined delta 0.3. That means for every 100 points rise, my call went up by 65 rupees. My put fell by 35 rupees. My net premium went up by 30 rupees. So for the first 100 points, my call went up by 56. Put went down by 44. My combined premium went up by 12 rupees. The next 100 points, my call went up by 65. So it is now becoming delta positive. Can you see? It was only delta neutral here till here. Now it is delta positive. Can you see here? Call is 0.65, put is minus 0.35. So my call is 65 points. Put will be minus 35. What is the net premium? 30 rupees increase. Now when the market goes up by another 100, can you see deep in the money? What did I teach you? Deep in the money delta will go towards 1.8. What is deep out of money? Minus 0.2. So my call premium, can you see when the market is going up, is rising up, going towards deep in the money. And my put is coming down to out of money. So 80 rupees, next 100 points. All goes up by 80. Put falls by 20. My combined premium goes up by 60. After that, next 100, call goes up by 90 points, 0.9 delta. Put comes down by 10 rupees. The value of the put fall is negligible. Combined delta 80. So the combined premium is 80 points. So can you see this is how the option premium is going up? Kavita ma'am, what are the 3 rules I taught you? Point number 1, at the money call delta 0.5, at the money put delta minus 0.5. What is the second rule? From at the money to in the money, delta moves from 0.5 to 1 for the call, 0.5 to minus 1 for the put. For out of money, delta moves from 0.5 to 0 for call, minus 0.5 to 0 for the put. राइट कंबाइंड प्रीमियम जब आप दोनों खरीदते हो कॉल और पुट उसको कंबाइंड प्रीमियम बोलते हैं. जब आप दोनों खरीदे हैं आपको दोनों का पेमेंट करना पड़ेगा. Why, Kavita ma'am, do we purchase both the call and put? We don't know whether the market will go up or whether the market will go down, but we know that there is going to be a big movement. There is going to be a big movement. From the past data, Kavita ma'am, historical data. I have seen the historical data of 2019. and I have calculated the combined premium as of closing. It's a back testing result. The last traded price I have taken. So did you understand? We start off as delta neutral. Shubhrat sir, what would happen if Nifty would have fallen by 500 points? Your Nifty rose. What would have happened if Nifty would have fallen by 500 points? My call would have become out of money, heading towards zero. My put would have become deep in the money, heading towards -1. Kavita ma'am, -1. It would be delta negative. अगर मार्केट जोर से गिरता, पुट का वैल्यू ज्यादा बढ़ेगा कॉल से, कॉल कम घटेगा. The puts will rise faster, the calls will fall slower. We will make big money only if the market falls big. Can you see here, why did we make money? Market went up by 500, 600 points. Similar, market needs to fall by 500, 600 points. Big movement either side. So what is the rule? Huge movement is expected either side. We do not know the direction. We create delta neutral position to gain advantage of the price moves. Is this making sense? Long straddle. Now my friends, why did you believe me that in every election you will make money? Why did you again believe me? Let us check. When was the previous elections? 2014. This was the result date, 16th of May. How many of you were there in the market in 2014? Okay, Kavita ma'am, good. So you are a veteran. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What was Nifty? 6660. In 7 days, 15%. Now, let us check 2009. Who was there in the market in 2009? Okay, I answer. Lovely. You are a double veteran. So this was the result day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So can you see 3683, 4300, 20% circuit. Now, who is a triple veteran? 2004. Who was in the 2004 elections? Who is the triple veteran? Anyone? May 14, 17. This was the result date. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This was where NDA was voted out of power. So can you see from 1800 to 1400? 20%. So now you believe me, all national elections are important. I have proved it to you. Right? So you guys were asking me. So I've done a lot of webinars for e-learn market. How many of you know that I have a webinar on the 19th? So this is Golden Bank Nifty, trading for a living. So if you take my name, you will find all my webinars. So these are all my webinars which have how to trade Bank Nifty on the expiry day, multi-turtle breakout system, Bank Nifty, super trending, rocket scalping, golden intraday. This is on the 19th. Then Bank Nifty index. So this is 2018. right? So yeah, these are all chargeable. Yeah, yes, sir. So there is one how to play the elections, right? So if you go down in 2018, no answer. We are not going to teach all those stuffs. These are not option stuffs. These are all technicals. Okay. So what is in the syllabus, we will be sticking to it. So don't worry. These are all for those people who are special traders in certain things. So what options subject, we will teach that. Okay. But for students, those who are interested, there is a 50% discount. Anyone interested, let me know or let Agnish know. He will get you that 15% discount code. So what are the strategies? I'll just tell you. All these webinars are there, right? So if you go down to my name, you will get all the webinars. So in the bulk, you can let Agnish know. He will do the needful. So these master series webinar are there. So they consist of all the latest webinars. Right? So these consist of the latest webinars. So all these webinars are there. So if anyone is interested, you can just tell Agnish, he will do the needful. So he will get you a coupon code, all these webinars which are there. So there are some bestsellers which are there, but there is no compulsion, please. No one is forced to take or anybody has to take. Is this clear? So those who want to attend anyone, please tell Agnish. For students, we do give a coupon code and he will do the needful for you. So that is what we can do. And now, any questions till here? How did you like this strategy? Meena ma'am, 19th one is live. Rahul bhai, simple. When you are taking this strategy, the stop loss will be 20% of the combined premium. 20%. And your exit will be either on the last date of the expiry, or if you are getting 20%, you will book 50% of your trades. Am I clear? So a lot of people keep 15% also. Is this making sense? Good. Rayamando sir, how are you? How is it going? And tomorrow you're going to enjoy all the more. So Kavita ma'am, this will work also for UP elections. Because UP elections in February make or break. Now we are going to go down to the last slide before we close for the day. Long strangle, buying out of money call, buying out of money put. Both call and put are of the same underlying, same expiry, different strike, having delta equal to 0. What do you mean by it? Different strikes, call and put. So let us just do one and then I'll leave a homework for you all. Different strikes, call and put. Right? So let me take you. Do you know that you get an option chain in Opstra? How many of you know? So let us take an example for Bank Nifty. Just click on this. Right? So now when I click on this, can I see delta? This is the delta. This is the put delta. I want to make delta neutral. So what is the delta of 35,700 call 0.36? What is the delta of 34,700 0.37? So what will I do? I will purchase a 35,700 call. and I will purchase a 34,700 put. You want to leave for the day? Are you guys tired? So you want to continue tomorrow? Okay, so you're happy? So there is 50% yes, 50% no. So okay, so I respect both the teams. So this will be the last slide. I need to respect both of you all. So 35,700 call, different strike. 34,700 put, different strike. If I see the Greeks, can I see it is a delta neutral? Is the Greeks equal to 0? So like the straddle, what is the combined premium? Is it 600 rupees or 700? Thank you, Rahul sir. That's why I told you I was weak in maths. So strike price of the call plus the combined premium. I answer 35,700 plus 700. What is it? Is it 36,400? Is it 36,400? Yes or no? Now what is my break-even point for the put? Strike price minus combined premium. 34,700 less 700. So 34,000. So what is the difference between a straddle and a strangle? What was the chart of a straddle? Like this? What is the chart of a strangle? Is it like this? You remember the straddle chart? Can you see the strangle chart? Is it like this? So can you see this? So if a straddle makes money, a strangle will make money. Buying out of money call, out of money put, same expiry, different strike, delta equals to 0. Now the homework for you all. In budget, how will you make money with the long strangle? Tomorrow is your deadline. Please, all of you all have to find me the average weighted price with change of open interest of the put. I answer, staying in the market since 2009. You're asking me the budget date. When is the budget? 1st February 2021. So please type the homework. Who is typing the homework? Rahul sir, type the homework. Meena ma'am, validation. Now you are a veteran. You've attended my class. Don't say anything without thinking. I want proof. You know that. I give proof and I ask for proof. Kavita ma'am, send me the proof. Then only I will believe you. Please type the homework in the WhatsApp group. Who is typing? Finding out the weighted average change in open interest price of 15,500 put, 24 June. 24 June. The June expiry. You remember we did the 16,000 call. Has everyone received that Excel file? Has everyone received that Excel file? Yes? So थक गया लग रहा है. Everyone looks very tired. Shubrat sir, I understand. अरे कविता मैम अब उल्टा लिख दी है. Find out how will you make budget with a long strangle. How will you make money with a budget long strangle? Thank you, Rahul Bhai. 15,000. Write down put. 15,500 put. Rahul Bhai, the word put is missing. Kavita ma'am, how will you make money with a long strangle in budget? How will you make money with a long strangle in budget? Thank you all for my wonderful batch. I know I'm very tough on you all, but that's the way life is. Market is never easy, right? So when the market is never easy, you got to fight hard right now. Do your homework. So the very nice quote I'm passing this and closing this session. Games are won by players who focus on the playing field and not by those who are focused and glued onto the scoreboard. So when you focus in the process of making money, you will be successful. But when you are just focusing on making money, it's going to be a failure. Learn on the process, not on the amount. Thank you, friends. Please revise, come back with a fresh mind. Please revise the previous sessions, Kuldeep sir, Raymando sir, and all others. See you soon. Tomorrow, 4 o'clock. And we have a live session. When do we have a live session? Kuldeep sir, everything is in the website. Please open up 2 and 3 slide. The PDF of 2nd and 3rd, the important sites, important books, everything is given. Wednesday is a live or Tuesday is a live session? Ramando sir. Tuesday or Wednesday? Please check and come back tomorrow. Bye-bye. See you. Take care. Just take your time, go through the sites, go to the booklets, PDFs, everything is there.